I hope you're ready for something awesome, because today I'm going to show you my IBM ThinkPad 770. I found it at the bottom of a pile of mostly uninteresting old laptops on the shelf at a local thrift store. This was IBM's top-of-the-line executive class laptop in 1997. PC Magazine even gave it a Technical Excellence Award and heralded it as the best notebook available today. Equipped with a blazing fast 233 MHz Pentium MMX processor, the largest color display in the laptop market, plus IBM's unique Ultra Bay 2 modular drive systems, these systems were the top of the high end. But with a price tag of $5,000 to $8,000, all that portable power came at a price. But what was I going to do with the system? Vintage laptops are great, but in the 90s, 3D accelerated laptops didn't exist yet, and I really wanted to have a Pentium 233 system with a VooDoo card as my ultimate high school nostalgia machine. Well, it turns out IBM had me covered. While researching my laptop, I found out about an awesome accessory, the Selectadock III docking station. A little bit of Google searching armed with IBM's model number yielded me a brand new Selectadock III and a Selectabase 770 for a very reasonable price, shipped from a computer surplus parts warehouse. Just pop your Selectabase 770 into your Selectadock III and then lock it in. I decided to go ahead and remove the disk drive from my ThinkPad and stick it into the Selectabase. Now I won't have to swap drives anymore when I'm working with this system, which is pretty awesome. And look at all this expansion. I get 2 USB ports, a headphone jack, a line in, a speaker in, a joystick port, SCSI ports, 2 more PCM-CIA slots, a really loud built-in speaker, and a handy key locking system to keep my laptop safe. To see the ultimate feature of this docking station, you're going to have to turn it around and have a look at the back. Pop this baby open and you got ISA and PCI slots, which is awesome. Now I could have my 2 A-Trend Helios 3D VooDoo II cards in a laptop in an SLI configuration. After a quick press into the docking station, I'm in business. I decided to pick up a couple other goodies for this machine, including a 13GB solid-state drive, a Windows 95 compatible wireless networking card, and a black matching IBM keyboard and mouse. I also scored this product recovery CD-ROM for my ThinkPad so that I could take it back to its factory Windows 95 configuration it would have had when it was brand new. I'd like to have a really nice giant CRT monitor for this system, but for now this classic aspect ratio gateway flat screen monitor will have to suffice. And here it is in its fully configured glory. This thing has a huge footprint and it takes up quite a lot of desktop real estate. If you look, the ports and plugs all stick out of the sides from 3 different angles, so it's kind of awkward to plug in everything at the same time. There's also not really a good spot for an external monitor on top of it because it's just made out of flimsy plastic. You wouldn't want to put a big CRT monitor on top of this because it might damage something or smash it, but my little LCD monitor will be fine on top. After plugging in the external keyboard, mouse, and monitor, I was ready to dig into this pile of heavy hitters I'd been collecting from my high school days. The original Magic the Gathering Duel of the Planeswalkers game is pretty fun for computers of this vintage, especially if you don't have a 3D accelerator and you're looking for something that has awesome gameplay. And it goes without saying that the original StarCraft is going to be one of the greatest games for a Windows 95 computer of this vintage. I connected a couple of my Windows 95 computers over an IPX network and played several hours of this multiplayer over the weekend. And another from Blizzard, the original Diablo is obviously going to be an awesome game for this computer. I've never actually played this one through, but I'm really looking forward to doing it for the first time with network co-op mode. And to take advantage of my VooDoo II cards, I got some pretty awesome 3D stuff as well, like MDK here, which is a weird action shooting platformer that was really popular with my friends when I was in high school. MechWarrior 2 here is one of my favorite games of all times. I beat this thing originally on a 66 MHz 486 machine with a really slow frame rate, and I was totally happy playing it. I can't wait to go through this game again on this machine. And then Quake 2. Who would have thought that a Windows 95 game was still being played on the internet? My ping rate was actually pretty good, although my skills weren't quite up to par, and I pretty much got smoked for the 10 minutes that I played this online yesterday. I'm sure I'll be getting some more practice in the next couple weeks. I feel like this was the original 3D game that everyone wanted to build hardcore 3D accelerated PCs for. Hope you've enjoyed my video. If you don't mind, I'm going to keep playing Quake 2. And as always, throw me a like and a subscribe if you enjoy my content. We'll see you next time, folks.